Hola everyone, good morning. Good morning from Japan. Matsuyama, and I hope you are doing good. All right, so good to see you again, once again. This is the Alternative Shows and another weekend. And wow, today is a dry what? 12th? Time goes by, just you have to watch out, all right? Sometimes, better stop and look around and make sure that you are going right path, okay? All right? I hope that you're doing the right path on your own, okay? For your own good. But once again, and I hope thanks again, everyone, for being in the chat. And it's so good to see you again here. And so let me say hello to everyone. Start at Extreme, good morning. Hello. Yay. Hello, Marawa Zooms. Hey, good to see you again. Thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I'm doing good. The weather is still hot and a bit humid, but yeah, I mean, it's much better. Much better. Okay. All right. And I can see the started screens. Andrew 711 America. Yay. How are you doing? Doing okay? All right. Good. Okay. Oh, what is that? Windows shut and curtain down is better. Stardust keeps that. Yeah, that's 30 degrees. It's very high. You gotta watch out. I mean, I think it's temperature outside goes up to 33 or 34 sometimes. And I heard that in some of the Japanese regions, and got to the 38 degrees Celsius. And that's dangerous too, okay? All right, and I can see the Stephen Ho, konnichiwa. Toy Fan is here. Good to see you again, thank you. Dark Barcode Warrior. Hello there. Hey, Slytherin Review, good to see you again. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. All right, we are hearing some motorcycles going by. Not my office though, okay? From the downtown area. That's a good microphone they have. Okay. Okay, okie dokie. And so, yeah, I feel there, Mr. S. It was over 30 degrees over here today. That's very. I heard that interestingly, we get some rains in the evening time. I mean, especially the summer times. And so last 2 days or 3 days, we are having just kind of evening shower outside, not really taking everyone's shower, outside, but yeah, it's a good rain we get, and then the temperature drops, so which is pretty good. And then I understand that in my neighborhood, one festival is going on, and it's a seasonal thing. Okay, summer festivals, very local, very special for the neighbors. And I'm gonna visit there tonight. Yeah, so gonna grab some food there and enjoy the atmosphere. It's a kind of Japanese traditions. Hot, humid summer times, but in the evening, after the showers, after rains a little bit, and then we take just a little extra times and outside enjoy that Obon festival, things like that. All right, so that's a very interesting. So I hope that you can experience that or something like that, Japanese local kind of traditions when you come to Japan, okay? All right, so, and hope that everyone is doing okay. Yep. I remember a few years ago when I rained after the heat wave, I ran out and stood in it for a moment just to enjoy. Oh yeah, that's amazing feeling. Yeah, we need it. I guess we need that heat wave, I guess. And then plus, of course, there are lots of rain. Not too much though, not too much. Yeah, we are kind of scared of the heavy rains too, as you know, but probably. Okay, so yeah, I heard that the Texas area suffered from the heavy rain disasters and floods and everything. Many high school, junior high school students, girls are missing, and that's a terrible news. I can feel the pain, So Yeah, my heart goes to all the parents and the locals, communities in the Texas areas suffered by those heavy rains, and then we feel ya, okay. And then we experience those heavy rains and disasters all the times here in Japan too. Yeah, especially we have the mountains, many mountains there, and so when we had the kind of heavy rains, it's quite often we get that those disasters as well. And then this is a season for Japans to really be careful and be cautious. Well, actually, it's been almost 7 years, or maybe it went over 7 years since that we had the Western, heavy rain disasters. It's been 7 years we lost that our farmhouse. Can you believe that? It's already 7 years. Yeah, my parents' house. I mean, the 120 years old house was just destroyed, and then that was quite a challenge for to do the recovery works, and then moving all the trashes and remains. Yeah, we still have kind of challenges as well. So I can feel that the disasters areas how people feel about that. So yeah. So sincerely, my heart goes to those areas. Okay, so, but never lose that hope. And then, I believe that Tokusatsu Toys is really a small step to keep your hope up and shining. And I believe so. And because it does help me, I'm pretty sure it will help you too. Okay, so. And so let's take a look at the items that we found for this times, and these are the items. Okay, all right, lots of Lockseeds, and then also I can see Zenkai-Oh. Was that no, not Zenkai-Oh. What was the name? Yeah, Zenkai-Oh. Yeah, Zenkai-Oh. The combination with Gaon and then Tridron. No, not the Tridron. Enya Raidon. Okay. Enya Raidon and the Gaons. And also, I forgot the name, but Pasalakiras? I think something like that. From the Abba Ranger. It's very precious items, So we will introduce these items, and I hope you're going to enjoy that. Okay? All right. So, looks like almost every DX Roxy. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, but to be honest with you, these items are all the gachapons. Yeah, yeah, these are. I checked it, and then none of them included that. No lights. Just gachapons. But we have the battery inside, and actually makes the sounds. And of course, perfect with, works with the single driver. So we will introduce that one by one. I'm pretty sure the battery is already, installed and then inside. So we will just, go ahead with that. Okay. What's that? Have a 5 Roxys a day. Keep that invest away. That's a good old proverb. Yeah, we always hear that, okay? Yeah. So let's try that in not just only the 5 Roxys, but we have, I don't know, I really didn't count it, but I'm pretty sure there are nearly 30, could be over 30 Roxys. And so, so have over 30 Roxys a day, you get too much, okay? Doctor will warn you, okay? All right. Yeah, that's right, okay? Hey, Cosmic Starlight, good to see you again. How are you doing? All right? A bit of a calm before a storm, but lots of things many aren't supposed to see got casually revealed today. No, I know, okay? So we will talk about that also. Today's shows, we'll talk about the new Kamen Rider Zets. I've talked to the our wholesaler, okay? And then we'll talk about that too, okay? And we should just dive into that, those details of the belts. I cannot wait, okay? All right, so let's go. And then let me just bring that and all the items here. Now, so we will start with the, of course, the Rockseeds. Okay. For the Lockseeds, oh, let me just change that my cameras, okay? Here, all right? So, you can see that my hands. Okay, these are not the Lockseeds, okay? Here, maybe just a little bit more. Just leave more, I guess. All right? So, and then let's test it. Well, excuse me if that, you know, the battery is kind of weak sometimes. We don't have the perfect batteries all the time, so we will see about that, okay? So let's start with here. All right? So this is a Suica. All right. Odama Big Bang. Okay, so this is a capsuled one, and so yeah, it says V here. Small. I don't think we can see it, but it says V is for the bending machines, I believe. Okay, for the bender, and so gachapons. All right, so has the battery inside. But when we sell them, we need to take off these old batteries. You know, just to be careful with for the international shipping. Okay. Any batteries, you know, is prohibited to send it over the seas. Okay, so yeah, the Suica. We don't have the Suica, right? Oh yeah, we have one more. Aha! Can you see the difference? I think this is a shiny one. Oh no, this is the shiny one. Okay, well, it's not very shiny at this point. Wait a minute. Let me just, oh yeah, I got it. It was a little dusty. Okay. Here. This is the normal one. Well, I mean, it's still the, it's a still gashapon. All of them are gashapon, you know, versions. But the kira versions, okay, metallic version is on the left side. All right. So it includes that, you know, this here. So I believe that these whole, you know, entire gachapon Lockseeds over here comes with sometimes with the metallic versions and normal versions. Okay, you know, and I am thinking, I mean, I'm thinking to sell them at a whole once because I don't know. I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on this. One by one, okay. So my idea, my plan is to sell all of that in this, you know, gashapons, Lockseeds, including those metallic versions and the normal versions all together, just in one box, okay. So that's my idea. So wait for the more updates for the tomorrows. I really need to figure out how much we should sell it for it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Kamen Rider Gun Gashapon Fruits Basket. That's gonna name for that for the tomorrow. Okay. So we will take a look at the, you know, if there's a shiny one or not. No. Okay. So let's go with the here, the Kiwi versions. I just found it. All right. The Kiwi. This is a normal one. I don't know if you can tell. You can tell, right? So this is a shiny one. So let's see. Kiwi. Lots of sounds. Okay, so there are, you know, a couple more sounds there inside, so that's good. And so when you open it, look at that. The difference, you know, has the metallic one has the shiny stickers inside, You know, so see, while that, you know, the normal one just a standard plastic one, plastic films, but this one has the shiny, you know, stickers. So it's very nice. Okay, so two of them. Oh, I didn't show that, you know, inside of that, you know, here. Suica versions as well. Here, take a look. See? It's really pretty. All right, next, which is that, you know, I'm looking for particularly the one with the metallic one. Oh, there we go. Let's go. I think Matsubokuri. これかな? LS01. Here, I think it's the same one. Okay. So this is the metallic version. I mean, this one is the metallic version. Matsubokuri Lockseeds かな? Here. See that? This is still it's nice. Okay. And so Matsubokuri. Matsubokuri Sparking, right? Same. Nice. Okay. All right. Next. So let's go with the mango, shall we? Okay. This one is kind of hard to tell. Okay. So Matsubokuri, but the mango Rockseed has always, you know, even the normal one has the kind of, you know, smooth surface and shiny, you know, face surface over here. It's really hard to tell from the outlook, but I believe that this one is the shiny one. Yeah, this is it, and then I can see kind of sparkling here. How about this one? Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's so hard to tell. Oh, but yeah, you know, see they use the clear plastic out for the out limb over here, inner limb here, while the other they use that just in the material color. Okay, so mango. Okay, crush them. Okay, so all right, so mango one. Next, how about we go with the I think it's a melon. Melon. Okay. I think this one is. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so it has the nice, you know, clear plastic outside around it. And while that this is just a material, okay, material color. Okay, so two of them. I think we should make a pair like this. Next, let's go with the Budo. Wow, すごいね、たくさんあるね. So Budo Rockseeds over here, and it's really distinctive. I mean, you can easily find that, you know, shiny one. It's really nice, you know, shiny one over here. Budo Sparking! Ha ha ha! Okay, and then inside, oh yeah, that's different. いいね. So shiny one is always, look better. Okay, so shall we go banana? Okay, how about the banana one? Oh, I like the details here. Okay, I think this is the one that. Oh yeah, this is the Kira Kira version, and this is the normal versions. Oh, it's even still now have that tab over here. Let me just take it out. What year was this one? I'm pretty sure it works. Okay. Banana ore. All right. これ開いたら落とすの？違うね。Okay. All right. So 2 of them. The next one, let's see. これはどんぐりかな? I think this is a どんぐり one. It's hard to tell which one is the shiny version, but when you open it, it's obvious. Okay, so this one has the clear plastic for the outer rim over here. Okay, the sound. We still have the tab. So これ、しまった、タブが切られちゃった。I think that. Wait a minute. It's because nobody has touched it. The tab itself is kind of, broken. Okay, there you go. The battery is still, I believe it's still, the battery is okay. どうだ? Okay, okay. どんぐり. So it has all his attack sound. All right, hit. Right? So, どんぐり. Ichigo. How about that? Ichigo one, it's really nice. こっちだね. I think this one is the shiny one, but both of them looks very nice. Okay. See that? Ichigo. 出ないか. Okay, so Ichigo. Next, how about what is this? これはなんだっけ? I don't know about this, and I don't see any other shiny one. No, I don't see. Okay. Now, does anyone know about this one? I think from the kind of knuckle things or something. Do you guys remember? Kurumi. そうか、くるみか. Okay. Oh yeah, there you go, Kurumi. Yeah, was used by the Nako. Okay, okay, all right. I was right. So this is only normal one I can find. I don't think there's, you know, metallic version. So maybe there was actually they Bandai released it, Bandai metallic version. Gun Knuckle. All right, next. Oh, wait a minute. I can see Melon. All right. Oh, two? Yeah. So I know this is the normal one. This is the shiny one, Kira Kira version, right? But this even super shine version, I think. Okay, wow. これ、あ、違うね。どう違うの? Oh, even more? Yeah, it's hard to tell the difference. Huh. 同じだね。I think the sound is the same, but yeah, this is definitely the look different though. Has the more diffractions. I hope you can tell. Huh? So somehow I have one extra. Okay, so that's good news. All right. Let's go. Next one, and then how about the famous? Here. Dorian arms. Okay, Dorian. We have two, and then this is, it's hard to tell from here which one is the metallic one, and but here this has the clear plastic parts and sticker, not really a sparkling one. I don't see that anything. Yeah, the sticker quality is better, this one. Okay, so I believe that this Mr. Dangerous has tube type. Okay, all right. Next, これはあれ? Kiwi だよね. So this is Kiwi. I think we did that. Yeah. The first one, and we did that, two different type. Now we have the third one. Huh. これも便利のガチャポン versions, right? Maybe this is a candy toy version. The sticker is nice. Okay, so use the clear parts as well. So I'm not sure what this one belongs to, the better one, or I don't this, yeah, because since we have this one here, the shiny versions. Maybe Bandai created the extra one. Okay, moving on. Let's go with the これはレモンだよね. This is the lemon one. I don't think we have the lemon. But this is the Energy Rock series. Okay, Energy Rock series. Looks like we have the 4, 5 Energy Rock series. Okay. So it's not a DX one, obvious, right? So the base plastic is kind of light blue one. I remember that Energy Lockseed was kind of has the sparkling clear plastic. They used it. Here you can see they used the same clear plastic, but inside sparkling materials are inside too. But this one basically it's just standard plastic, but light blue. Okay, and yeah, there we go. Yeah, DX Gashapon. There are 3 different type of the Gashapons. DX Gashapon and then Shokugan Lockseeds as well. これは okay. Oh yeah, that's right. This is something different to open this. Okay. Actually, you can open like this. Yeah, because this will be used by the Genesis driver. All right. You need a Genesis driver to use it. But I believe that still you can use it on single driver. Right. So, Energy Lockseeds. Lemon one. How about the Melon Energy Lockseed? Okay. So, こうかな. So when you use it on the Genesis driver, it's gonna open like this. I think it's the same. You can use it on the single driver too. Battery だね. Sorry, the battery is running out. Okay. Next, cherry energy, and we can open. こうかな. こうか. こうだね. So this is how it opens. No batteries. Okay, sorry. Next, we have the peach energy. どうだっけ? こうだっけ? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, peach energy. And still obvious, this is the Gashapon versions. No batteries. Too bad. How about this? Once again, the cherry, another cherry with. We have 2 different. I think it's the same, right? Yeah. Let me just open this here. It's kind of hard to tell. どうなんだろう。こっちが綺麗だね。This one has more better quality for the, when you look at the details of these pictures, these stickers, you can see that more details here. So I believe this one is kind of sold as a special one, but it's hard to tell. That's pretty good. Cherry Energy Scotch. Alright, so moving on. We have the... okay, let me just change my camera so I can sit and then introduce this. And here we go. So in this way, maybe you guys can see a little bit more better pictures. Okay, so now let's go with the we have the, looks like we have the one more Ichigo here. Okay, so okay, so I can see that they used the clear plastic around it, and I'm pretty sure they was used as the kind of special one. All right, shiny versions. It's hard, actually it's hard to tell, but this plastic part is the kind of part that you can identify it. Still, this is, it says V. Can you see it? So it's a bending machine for the bending machines. Next, let's say, oh yeah. Orange Lockseeds. Pretty basic, but it's very important. Alright. Alright. Looks like we have the tag and 2 different orange Lockseeds. You can tell that, by looking at the those, battery compartment case. Okay, maybe this one is the, but there is no switch. So I believe this is the, it says V here. So this is still the vending machine one. So let me just, first time to take off the tag. Okay, it's not LED version, is it? 違うね。So this is a very good. Okay, this obviously this is a gacha, no, a candy toy. Yeah, it says she. Can you see that? She for the I believe that's a candy toy. Okay, and then I don't want to say they look cheap, but they use that basic material for this color, while they use that clear plastic, which just look more better, and shiny stickers. And just to, because I'm curious about that, how they manage the batteries. Still 2 batteries. They have the one kind of special spacer over here. Okay, so body design, body itself is like just like a DX one. Well, and of course the DX version has the all the power switch over here on the bottom, but it doesn't. Okay, so this is a good one. Having 2 replacement for your broken DX orange Lockseed might be a good idea. Orange. Okay, so next, getting fewer more. How about this one? We have 3. これ this is sunflower seeds, isn't it? Sunflower seeds? Looks like there are 3 different type, and when you look at the back side, oh yeah, you can tell that this shape of the compartment cover is kind of squarish, and this is for the candy toy, and it says she. Okay, and these 2, let's say, it's hard to tell, but you can see it says the V for the vending machines. This one as well. So these 2, oh, これは? Okay, shiny. Yeah, they use the clear plastic over here, but while that just, これクリアプラスティックとは言いにくい. Yeah, maybe. It's hard to tell, but well, stickers are different, obviously. Okay. All right. That was the what? Rat? Oh no. Come on. Okay, so when you win, you are getting this one. Okay, so the shiny one, and of course these we are selling these all the candy toy. I'm sorry, capsule toy, and maybe including a couple of the candy toy version as well. But we are selling these all the bunch, all the lot, all together for that as one, collection, and we sell tomorrow, Sunday activations. So be prepared for those, Kamen Rider Games fans. これは違うね. Okay, so this is not. Okay. This should not be included over here. Sorry, I think I grabbed it something wrong. But we do have the Rider series as well. Okay. So we will take a look at that. Okay, so I will just disclude this one. Yeah, this time we like to just focus on the fruits or nuts related and Lockseeds, and so we have the pineapple one, and here this is just a standard color pine. Okay, so candy toy versions. All right, just one. And once again, we have the donguri. No, matsubokuri ka. Okay, so looks like we have the clear plastic, and it belongs to the one of the metallic color versions, and it's a candy toy. No, wait. It says V. Ah, so it's maybe vending machine one. I mean, gachapon. Okay. What? Come on, all the arms. We got a request. Try again. It says try again. Oh my god, this is the LED version. And has the power switch. And we have the small pin. Interesting. Okay. Well, once again, and then all the lighter related these Lockseeds will be sold, in a different times. Like I'm still correcting them. Okay. So one moment. We need to wait. Sorry. Oh, and then this is the another lots one. Okay, so this is a standard color. Okay, another win. All right, so these are the rest of that, and then we have the Matsubok. We did the Matsubok one, one extra. And also, oh wow, shiny one, shiny mango, right? Okay, so use the clear plastic, beautiful sticker, nice. Mango. Okay, so I think this is the second one, right? Okay, so another rock seed. I think this is a blood orange rock seed. Okay. Blood orange. Okay, all right. So this is the perfect times to introduce that today's another items as well. Well, when you look at that behind it, whoops, we have the blood rock seed orange, blood orange rock seed. Okay, the DX versions. Okay. Yeah. This is the gachapon. This is the gachapon versions, but this one is the DX versions. Okay, comes with the special face plates, and believe it or not, this is sealed, unopened. Okay, so what year was it? And that was the 2013. 2013, over 10 years ago, and this still you know, rock. Special, it's still shield, it's special rock, and then it's called Lockseed, of course. So this is, yeah, it's a very nice. We're not gonna open it. We're going to do the demonstrations for this one, but we'll bring it to straight up to the our store tomorrow, Sunday activations. Okay, those of you looking for the nice conditions and blood orange rock seed. It says that ロック風変身音が鳴る別売りの戦国ドライバーからロック風、変身音がする。Okay? Sounds like a rock sound. 変身 sound. Rock 変身 sound will be activated with that Sengoku driver, and this is from the movie exclusive. Sengoku movie 大合戦. You guys watched that, right? Okay? So this is a very nice one. Okay, so anyway, this is a blood orange rock seed and gashapon versions, but still, that's great work. Nice sound. Okay, now that's leave us to the very special 3 different. Well, I believe the 3 different. Maybe this guy here. Maybe 2. Oh no, actually, they look all different though. When you look at that. Okay, so I believe this is from the what was the name? 勝ち時か。勝ち時ロックシード。Oh yeah. 勝ち時ロックシード。Shiny one. Okay. Yeah, mini Kachidoki, right? And then DX version of the Kachidoki Roxy is a little bit more bigger and bulky, but this one is more compact. I mean, just a regular size of the Roxys. Okay. Now this is another versions and still use the clear plastic inside. You can see, all right. Oh, and then still the vending machine it says. So this is a gachapon versions, but a normal one, and this is a shiny kira versions. Okay. Usually the value of the kira is much higher than this, and that leaves us this. Oh yeah, it says she here, so it's a candy toy versions. Okay. あ、もうバッテリーがないか。No batteries, I guess. All right, so they don't use that here, the clear plastic, not like that, gachapon versions. I kind of sense that the gachapon version, even the normal one, has the slightly better quality. I mean, I don't know, at least for these items. Okay, so I kind of sense that. All right, I don't know what you think. Okay, so if you are to choose which ones to take, I prefer this, right? And then if you were asked which ones to take, both of them for the gachapon versions, all right? Normal versions and then kira, shiny versions, which ones to take? I would say you take both, okay? Make sure to take both of them for your collection. All right, so, oh yeah, I forgot one here. Sorry. Looks like I forgot the one, Budou rock seed. Okay. Pretty much normal, material color they used it, but still good. And then the candy toy versions. Yes. Okay. All right. So that's all for the Lockseeds stories once again, and I'll make sure to check that here Just to introduce the all the Lockseeds going around. And then all of the Lockseeds, and right here. Okay, wait, let me just bring it to my. Right here. Okay. Yeah, banana ore. Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. So it's pretty lousy here. And so all of that, these Lockseeds will be activated and tomorrow. But be sure, these items, we won't be able to, sold separately. No. It's kind of easy to mix with the DX versions, and there's and the candy toy versions, capsule toy versions, and DX versions. And we mainly sell individual DX Lockseeds from our stores. When it comes to the capsule or either Shokugan, the candy toy versions, it's kind of things will be more complicated in how to identify each of them, and it's very challenging especially for the new customers for the Kamen Rider O's collections. So we sell all of this, okay, all together tomorrow, Sunday activation. A lot, okay. I would say this is almost the entire collections, and if I'm missing something, I'm sorry, but I didn't know that. I didn't check individually. Okay, so I found it. It's just a bunch, right? So I thought that, wow, this is amazing. So I just grabbed in all of that, and I'm gonna bring it to our stores as one product. Okay. Okay. Andrew Hager, welcome to the show. It's good to see you again. How are you doing? Good. All right. So is there any view? Yeah. I would take all of the Lockseeds if I had the money, as the back of my bedroom door is bare bones, and looking for some color to break up the white. Ah, いいね. That's a good idea. Yeah, actually, decorating these colorful fruits on in your room, yeah, gives you a kind of a very healthy atmosphere because they are fruits. Okay. What's that? Somehow I can't shake that idea of elements of either the unknowing orange or coconut spreads fruit salad island being utilized on the adaptation of Gaim. I hope to God that never happens. Oh, no. Okay. All right. So whatever you create or you are in your mind, that's okay. But yeah, well, I want you to know that these items will be sold tomorrow, Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time, and then all of them at once. Okay. So check us out. Okay. All right, so moving on. Next, Otto, banana. Yeah, see, the challenge of keeping these Lockseeds is makes the noise all the time, especially when you have it's kind of scary, in your room or office, suddenly, Lockseeds starts to screaming. I guess that some kind of battle is ongoing there, somewhere in a warehouse. Okay. All right, so let's go. And then, as I mentioned that earlier, right? So let's hear blood orange Lockseeds and sets. And this is a sealed. Never used it. All right, I found it yesterday, and in great conditions, of course. Well, it's been over 10 years. So the package is just a bit of the tapes are kind of old. Change the color, but it's still there. It just works as fine. Okay, all right. So make sure to check us out tomorrow, Sunday afternoon. It's very rare to find out a sealed one these days. Okay, and then next we have the Avalanche one, and Yeah, let me just bring him. I'm still have challenge, you know, with his name. Okay. How about that? Okay. Let me check that, you know. I'm pretty sure you guys can identify their names, right? But let me check that in my store. Oh, what's the name? Abalenger. Abalenger series has a great popularities, and I always, you know, look for that. Oh yeah, I found it. And then Bakuryuu Sentai Abalenger, Bakuryuu Parasarokiru. Parasaka. Okay, with changer face plate. There we go. Yeah. Bakuryuu Parasarokiru. Parasarokiru かな? I guess that's how we pronounce it, right? Okay. Turn down. Yeah, I always do that, you know. It happens. Zacto. Yeah, it looks like a Zacto, isn't it? Yeah, I always be kind of confused with that, you know, because of the same color, the green. I don't think we have the Zacto right now, but yeah, they look, you know, similar. Yeah, I think, you know, that's from the Bakuryuu Sentai Abalenger Parasarokiru かな? Parasa って呼ばれてるよ. Sounds like a Parasa is the kind of, you know, short name, I guess. Yeah, no, I know, Zacto, that's a Kyo. I know, that's, it's always kind of mixed up with the Kyo users, okay? So, this is beautiful items, and as you see, and then some has that, you know, gear actions, you know, what do you call that? PTO, power transfer, POT? No, PTO. I think it's from the tractor. like PTO is the name, I think. This is the kind of power transfer, you know, parts here, and when you attach to the Abareno, and so you know the motor, the power goes in here and turns that shaft inside, and then it's kind of, you know, has that scissor functions like this. That's a very cool functions actually. Unfortunately, I don't have that, you know, Abareno at this point, and time to time we see them, but yeah, that's, you know, it's very rare to find that. I think this is something that in you know, Power Ranger she's never released it. That's something I heard, or maybe. So, but it's what make it special is that this comes with the faceplate for the Ranger changers. Okay. So, yeah, watch out for that. You know, this item always goes fast, okay? Because some people are looking very hard for these items, and I was so thrilled yesterday to find these items, okay? Parasokiru, yeah. Kyoryu Parasaurus is black. Oh yeah, that was black. そうだね。はい。Zacto は the sword one. That's right. Okay, yeah, so these items will be activated tomorrow, Sunday activations, so make sure to check us out. Okay, now let's go. This is just a regular stock, and we have the Kyureno. All right, yeah, Kyureno is a very popular Megazord. I still have one with the Washi Voyager on the shoulder one, and that's also awesome combinations. But this one, I think is people are looking for pretty much the standard one, the Kyureno itself, and so you can just, you know, do that your own combination. Yeah, like this. on the back. It's a beautiful item though. Very nice. No damage. Yeah, one of my love for the Japanese tokusatsu toy is that most of the time, I don't say never, okay? Most of the time, I can find out a very good quality toys. I mean, pre-owned toys, okay? So they don't get much, scratches, and then, condition is always, nice, superb. I like that. That's very important part of the business too, okay? So finding the very good condition items. Yeah, Kyutama. Okay. All right. So this item is gonna be also bring it to our store tomorrow. Now, I found something very rare. All right. How about this? Okay. Actually, it came in box. In a Lydon. Right, remember that? In a Lydon it was a boxed one, but since I have the Gaon itself, so I made it combined and together. So it was a very interesting toy, actually. Still, just between that, Zenkai-Ohs and the Dom brothers. So it was a very interesting timing that to see Gaon. Juran kana? I think Juran was okay. Juran was kind of forced to do the gatai with the Enya Raidon, the motorcycle for the Dom, Dom Momotaro, okay, Dom Momotaro's one. So that's pretty cool combinations. And actually, you can just create that, Enya Raidon itself with this. So I think maybe I will just show you the quick, how it works. Okay. Okay. So right now we have the it's a Dom Zenkai-Oh, the combinations, and so comes with all the different parts. So just make sure that all the parts are kept very nicely. And this is from the Raidon canopy, and then Raidon's kind of small parts and wheels here. And then don't forget that headpiece is actually, you can install that his mask. Interesting that it looks like a sunglass look, and so it's exactly the same face structure designs with the Dom Momotaro. Okay, but as you install that his face mask inside of that cow, the front nose part of the Enya Raidon. And then you can see two different. On this side is the Gaon, okay, and this side is the Enya Raidon itself. So I would just put that Gaon part aside, and so let's see. The first, you just this is a motorcycle, so this is a whole body, and you can see that his tires. The rear tires, so it's kind of because of the Megazord mode, so make it straight and take off that shoulder parts and this part as well. All right, and then turn this leg part. Okay, so started to have that design. The shape of the motorcycle. I love the other functions here. As you see, the exhaust kind of moves. At least I guess it's not an electric motorcycle. Okay. And comes with the Sentai gear number 46 for Dom Momotaro is here. Comes with it. And then this is the hand parts, arm parts, but you can just install it here. There you go. Okay. And to look at better actions here. And then, so this is the, I said front nose part over here. What? Wait a minute. Okay. Just do. Cool. Needs to install it light. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay, and this is the front cowl that you can just add it like this. Cool looking. Yeah. Okay, so this is the becomes the sword, but it also supporting wheels. So it goes in the back, in the bottom of the ride-on over here, so it doesn't just stable right now. Okay, and this Sentai gear goes as a wheel, supporting wheels, I guess. Yeah, that looks cool. And on the back, now this is a kind of actually this kind of shoulder parts. No, wait, actually the chest parts for the Megazord. But so this items goes. Okay. Oh yeah, here. Right. So we have the with a connector over here and a connector over here. Attach it. Okay, there you go. So it becomes kind of wing thing. Okay. All right. I think that's it. All right. So this is actually the one that came with the ride-on. We get rid of the box this time and made it because of the Gaon. We had it. So that's sorry to see him like this, but yeah, actually you can make that Don Zenkai-Oh. So let me just put it back. Okay, so take that all the parts away. All right, and then the front, the arm parts. Okay, and then make it, has that. Okay, so this is a half. And then the shoulder parts. What the hell? Okay, and then got tie. Yup. All right. And this will be the chest parts. Goes right here. We have the connector over here. Okay. And then his arms. Okay. And Sentai gear. Avatar gear だね. Avatar gear goes on the shoulder parts. And all right. And then this goes his headpiece. Actually, the headpiece part, setting that headpiece is kind of unique way. That's kind of complicated. So we have that connection over here, and then a connection over here. See, it's a very unique way to attach. Now we have that his face, and look like we don't have the lights. So let me just put that. Let's see. LED lights here, so you can see his face over here. Okay. He looks okay. All right. All right. Not just only that, and so we can have that his shield. They can hold it. And his sword part goes here. And even the Gaon's, sword, he can hold it. There you have it. There you have that, Don Zenkai-Oh is complete. I remember that, Bandai released that, Don Zenkai-Oh combination box. I remember that. I think we sold it. And also, there's another way to create that, if you have the Jura-Gaon combination, if you have the Jura-Gaon, and then Enyaraidon, adding that Enyaraidon is the another way to make that, Don Zenkai-Oh. Okay. But however, it's quite challenging to. I know I understand that collector wants to display everything, right? Okay, all right. So it would be nice to have that Jura-Gaon, but also nice to put that Don Zenkai-Oh right next to him. I know that there are two Gaons there, right? But I think it's gonna be a nice look, right? So yeah, adding, how about that? Adding that one more Megazord Don Zenkai-Oh right next to your Zenkai-Oh collection will be a very, very good and suitable actually. So highly recommended. And then you know what? It's very hard to find that these days. Okay. So good luck to you. And these items will be added to our store tomorrow, Sunday activation. So make sure to check us out. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That was a Juran. Okay, sorry. Jura-Gaon, right? Juran だね. Gaon is the yellow one. Sorry. Forgot. Kind of confused one. Okay. Very かっこいいですよね. Yeah, it's very cool items though, And it's kind of, has the special meaning. It's not just a one one Megazord from the one series. No, it's just it was introduced in between two Sentai series, Zenkaiger and Dom Brothers, and this appeared, to connect the stories. We all know that Zenkaiger is still, important kind of essence in the Dom Brothers programs. So yeah. So both of them, having both two series is very, very important. Okay, let's not forget that the Don Momotaro action figure can also ride on. Lots of fun to be had with it. Oh yeah, that's a good point too. Yes. And so yeah, we have the picture here. Ridons. And see that? This is the one that the Marawato's Zooms was talking about. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Ride on. Change Heroes Don Momotaro. That's the series names, right? Change Heroes. Looks very cool though. And I really like that this, look at that. Okay. I really like that this design. I mean, it's not a picture, it's a nice drawing. I like it. Cool. いいね。いいね。かっこいいです。はい。Okay, so this is the Don Zenkai-Oh. It's a layer items, and it will be activated tomorrow, Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Check us out. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. So moving on to the next. Yeah, I mean, we have the two items. One is the DX Double Driver, the Super Best Henshin Belt series, and the other is the Sengoku Driver once again, but this time with the boxed one. Last week, remember that? Last week we had the single driver. It's gone, thanks to our customer. And then, you know, it's very popular items. This week I found another one. And then this is not the super best Henshin series though. This is the original one. As you can tell, the 2 Lockseeds comes with it. Okay, so we will focus on this 2 demonstrations after this. So don't go away. We'll come back and we'll talk about that. Also, Kamen Rider Debts. Okay, so allow me to just have the you know, just quick break, 5 minutes, and I need to just, you know, grab some water and then you know, just wait for that, and I'll come back and we talk about the Kamen Rider Debts. Okay, so thank you very much. One moment. All right, I'm back, and thank you everyone for being patient with me. And so, let's talk about the Kamen Rider Zets. Okay, so we were so excited. We are, and we will be more. All right. So as you already know, the 2025, that this year, the September, new rider will be introduced, and name is Kamen Rider Z. I don't know the name meaning at this point. Okay, so there are some guesses and rumors, I guess, going around. Usually, when we hear that the Kamen Riders names, for example, like a Kamen Rider Gav come from the sound, of the some eat biting foods, something like that. Okay, so good appetite or something like that, and so we always have that kind of meaning. We can see that those meanings in the Kamen Riders names. For the Zets, it's hard to tell. Okay. So, your guess, your, point of view will be much appreciated if you can just put that in, the chat, and that will be much helpful, okay? Yeah, and so let's thank you. Logo is styles to make it look like a Z, as in snowing at least. Yeah, that's a good point to start. And then we here, where the storyline was kind of introduced it, and then we don't know the details very much, but according to their website, the new rider is like a agent. Okay, so the agents, and then but he is not in the real world. He dive into the people's dream or something, and then and fight against other evils in that dream, I believe. So yeah, just like Amara says, that Zs, there are three Zs. Zzz. So maybe this is something related to the sleeping, I guess. What do you say? Yeah, started extreme. Yes, we are sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, we won't be having a newest rider here in the UK, even though it's begins simcast in other countries. Okay, well, can I always wondered why is that. Okay, is it something to do with the kind of copyright issues or some? Europe, EU has some kind of very strict, one of the very strong, strict internet rules and rules. And so maybe something to do with that. At this point, we don't know why, but you probably can explain what's going on there, okay? Yeah, hopefully they will announce that soon, though, somehow. Yeah, knock on wood for that in the UK and USA, Andrew. Yeah, USA is actually confirmed, right? And so far I know that I heard that the new Kamen Rider will be introduced in the United States and in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore or Thailand, like that, and Korea, of course, Korea, all right. And for the Middle East. Okay, so this is a very interesting part, okay? Middle East and then Northern Africa countries. Wow. Okay, so this is a very interesting one, all right? Because of that, because two reason why it's interesting to me. Because one is the market-wise, okay? Market-wise. Because we have been selling our Kamen Rider toys, or overall tokusatsu toys to the mainly United States and Europe and the Asian countries, some part of that. Mainly in the United States market is probably the 1/3 or 2/3. I mean, maybe half. Okay, maybe half of the sales that we make is from the United States. So which kind of leads us that the challenges to the tariffs, I guess. Okay, but for now, the U.S. tariffs is not won't affect, at least for now. So for the U.S. customers, you don't have to worry about that for now. Okay, but I don't know what's going to happen to the tariff rules. New tariffs will be introduced for the small packages like that we sell. We don't know, but we will see. But for now, I don't hear any complaints or something, taxed or something from the U.S. customers. So I guess so far so good. Okay. All right. So, but there's also coming back to the story of the reasons and Middle East, because I have noticed. I've been to the UAE. That's over 10 years ago. I don't know if you guys remember that. I had the translation job in the UAE for local companies here in Matsuyama. So that was great experience. And then I had traveled to the UAE, staying in Abu Dhabi, and a couple days, a week or something. We had to stay there and then business meetings. And so through that, I noticed, wow, they have the many Japanese pop culture influences. That was over 10 years ago. I saw that, One Piece or Japanese One Piece animations there, and many Japanese animations, or could be the tokusatsu one too, broadcasted in the local TVs and the cable TVs there. I was watching that on the hotel TVs. Okay, so they do have the kind of background. So, which is a great idea for the Bandai or Toei to just kick off the Kamen Rider series with a global, tokusatsu series in the future, maybe more, and then Middle East regions. So, I sincerely hope that this will, lead us to the more expansion of the tokusatsu world, in those areas. Yep. And so Northern Africa part is also another in the target. And as we probably hear that, I know that there are many African countries just experiencing the kind of booming the economies. Well, not every country though, but especially the northern part of the African continent, and also they are so close to the Europe and Middle East. So no wonder that their economy is growing, and there's a great perspective. So I really like that ideas. Yeah, man, never knew that about the UAE. That's cool. Yeah. It's very interesting to understand that. Man, and anime and tokusatsu leaves a huge impact on the whole world, doesn't it? It does. It does. Yes. Northern Africa. Yep. So, I'm so kind of thrilled with that new cities, okay? I don't know how the Bandai is going to, arrange that toy distributions. I don't know about this one, okay? Maybe Bandai is expanding the whole world, distributions. I don't know. In some cases, like quite a challenge for like a small toy store like us, okay? And because if the Bandai start to decide to sell, distributing all the Kamen Rider belts, the ongoing Rider Henshin belts, including the United States market, Middle East market, and that will be quite a challenge. Okay, that's for sure. But however, I'm very excited that despite those challenges, the tokusatsu world or community will expand. For sure. And that's another, I can see the emerging market. And then, I'm sorry, I'm talking about the business side, but it's very important, the market, emerging market, and means that community will grow and more friends, okay? around the world who loves the tokusatsu. And I cannot complain about that. Yeah, right. I need to take a look at that too. New rider appears fast in the Kamen Rider Gav movie in this month. Right. So, we know that these new Kamen Riders, and it's gonna be here. Oh yeah. Let me just bring that. Maybe talk about the toys. I'm pretty sure that you guys already seen that and those, new here. Now that's cool. That's gonna be the gachapon sale. And the belts lit. Look at the belts. Wow. かっこいいよね. That's very cool. So I talked to the. It was the new video was introduced. I think it was yesterday, and then well, I was just I kind of shocked. Well, wait a minute, it's kind of early to see that those new videos, and I have not made any orders for the new Kamen Rider belts. No. Okay, so I started to worry that did I miss any chances to order? Or maybe, so I just wasn't sure. I was kind of afraid of that. So I made a phone call yesterday to our wholesalers. And then, have you introduced that new order sheets for our sellers? And thanks God. And they said, no, we haven't. They have not received any information about the toys at this point yet. Okay, so they're gonna bring it, and then they're gonna contact us once again once that a new driver is introduced. Okay, so we can make orders, but looks like those Kamen Rider history is in the background. I can see that. So I'm pretty sure that this rider belt, it will include many of the rider sounds or some kind of effect. It's amazing that those LED belts. すごくない? Not just that belt belt itself. I mean, driver itself, but the belt strap has the LEDs. Yeah, this is just epoch-making products that it's gonna be. Okay, it's really challenging that to make a change like this. The Henshin belt has the we have that kind of image all the time to wear around the waist. That's the Henshin belt for us. They break it. They broke that our image. So that's a great. And then I like that in a way they dressed it and the way they wear it. Nice. All I can say left was that what's to come is the Ganbarimashou. Ganbarimashou. Okay, ありがとう。頑張ります。Hey, 17 Samurai, good to see you again. Hope you enjoyed the streams. I can see the Justin, good to see you again. How are you doing? Okay. The new belt looks cool, but can we still call it the belt as its strap at the chest? Yeah. I would say yes. sometimes the innovation just go beyond the definitions. Okay, so I would say yes. Let's go with that. Okay. Sometimes we know what what that is. Okay, definition is always right, and then it has been kind of background, histories, and knowledge, everything, and then we know it's a common sense, right? The common sense always broken. I mean, common sense is always will be broken. Will break. Will be broken. Yeah, by the new innovations, new ideas, and new culture, new lifestyles. Here in Japan, I noticed that. I mean, I'm not sure your areas, but the wearing the belts like that. You know, what do you call the shoulder bag? Should I say? It's not it's not a knapsack or anything. It's like more like a shoulder bag, or it's a casual bag that one with the one strap. It's pretty useful, yeah. Rather than just waist bag. Should we call it a waist bag? It's very popular too. But waist bag is that somehow it's been to become kind of dull items for years. For many years. People use that waist bags, and then it's very convenient. You have both two open hands, and then you can just do whatever you want. But these days, I don't see that those people wearing the waist bag. No, even that they're convenient. They rather choose that shoulder strap bag. Yeah, that's a new trend, and then our lifestyle has changed. I use it myself for the shoulder bags like that, so it makes sense, and it makes that even the adult excited about that. I read that one of their website here, and then they no, not this one. Okay, here, and then I noticed. The new toy. Okay, so where's that new toy? Coming like Bandai Toys. In a Bandai Toy website here, and they talk about the let's say new items, topics. Should I say call the new items? Oh, wait. We have that. Yeah, 違うね. One minute. 違う. Wait, what? Well, sorry. Okay. I was not looking. Oh, yeah, here. Tokusatsu Saito. Here. This is the Bandai's website, and then we can just go and visit. Come on. Here, this is a especially exclusive page for the Zets toy. Okay, here, belt 全体が全体超発光. The older belt, entire belt has the lights, and will be released in September 6th. September 6th. That's a Saturday. That will be the very exciting Saturday. Okay. I want to show you the new belts during the live shows, but maybe not because of the delivery time has changed. So, but anyway, comes with the Impacto Capsem. It's not a capsule. It's called Capsem. Capsem. Okay. 続報を待て. All right. 玩具情報. Okay. So let's take a look at that in order. Oh yeah, there we go. So see that? Oh, that's when you look at this picture, the belt strap is in red because of the LEDs, I guess. In next pictures, they took off those capsem, and then look at those belt color. It looks like a clear white. Okay, it looks like clear parts. And then when you look at the inside of that's the inside of the capsule, and the belt itself. You can see that 6 needles box containers there. That's the kind of scanning part. And you can also see that LEDs are in the middle as well. So according to this, they said 9 LEDs. Okay. So as you put that in a capsule, and then the henshin lever pops up. Yeah, henshin lever pops up. Look at that. You can see. As you insert the capsule, and you can see that the green lever pops up. And then push the lever. Impact. Metamero. I think it comes from the mezamero, in Japanese. Awake and wake up, or awake, or something like that. Mezamero. I think we heard that in the same phrase from the PV, okay? And then now look at that, those color has changed. The color of the belt, the strap has changed. And then, wow, so many LEDs there. Ooh, so cool. And so it says the good morning rider. As you turn those capsule, especially the center part, you can just turn them, and then you can see that kind of animation effect inside of the capsule, just like Shinken Maru. Do you remember that Shinkenju's animation sword? Just like that, so it would just shows you the small animations of the henshin riders. And it says good morning rider. Good morning. Z impact. I like that. So as you turn those capsule, the center part, and you can see that those the Kamen Rider kind of doing kind of waking up or just jumping or something like that. Okay. So this is the next level of the henshin belts, and then I'm pretty sure the capsule market, gachapon market, will be so excited. There are tons of all the different Kamen Rider animations will be included. I'm pretty sure. Okay. All right, and then there's no能力 waza on. Okay, so there's a hissatsu sound, impact finish. Push that lever 3 times, and then activate the hissat attack. ZZZ impact finish. いいね。So pushing the lever for more than 4 times, and then a super hissat attack sound will be activated. Impact over punish. No, sorry. Vanish かね。Impact over vanish. Vanish. So sounds like you really disappears. Okay, all the enemies, the evils will just get disappeared. Vanish. Impact over vanish. That's the super hissat attack sound. Impact over vanish. ZZZZZ. いいね。So there are the stream capsule and form change. Stream capsule. Okay. Stream. へー。仮面ライダー Z テクノロムストリームにフォームチェンジ。テクノロムストリーム。Okay, so some kind of the technology used the Kamen Riders. Nice, very cool blues, and I can see that. 超発光変身ベルト DXZ driver is coming in September. Was it just a 6th or 3rd? Oh, I think it was a 6th, right? And it's on Saturday. And we are getting that, these items, obviously. And so, like I said in the beginning, and then I talked to the wholesaler. The order sheet has not arrived from the Bandai at this point to the wholesalers. Okay, So they're gonna contact us to, how many do you want? I want more. Okay, so let's focus on, and how we can get it. How many are going to get it? Okay, I'm so excited about this one. Okay. Blue, yes, your favorite color. That's a very cool color there. My favorite too. Okay. Hey, hello there, Chris. Welcome to the shows. Yeah, books taller than it is, and it is wide, weird to see off for a belt. Yeah, I will say that. Okay. So, wait. I forgot to mention something here. It's all in Japanese. Okay, it's all in Japanese, and then here, it says that the belt size here. Okay, so it's the belt size is from the 55 centimeter to the up to the 105 centimeters, from child to the adult size, they say. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the extension belt most of the time unless you have a huge body. Okay, but this is a good news. All right, this is amazingly good news for many of the adult fans, so we can wear it and test it with your body, and this time not waist but here with your chest. So I cannot wait to wear this on my chest and do that demonstrations. It's gonna be much easier for me, because of this. Here, look at this. So when you do that demonstration like this with my front cameras, I cannot show that my waist areas. All right, it's very hard to show it. But if that you have, and if you have that those the chest area, that would be so nice to see. From the show. Okay. All right. So that's that, good news. And we all excited, look for that, these items. And then let's wait for that more good news. Okay. So thank you very much. All right. So time is to do the demonstrations. And then, let's see. Okay. So we are going for this items. And then Kamen Rider Double and Super Best Henshin Belt Series DX Double Driver, and then this driver set, look at that, comes with all the 6 Gaia memories. Yeah, this is the one that kind of resell version, Super Best Henshin Belt Series, and original Henshin Belt, original Double Driver only came with the 4, if you remember, 4 Gaia memories. And that was the only metal, and then a trigger was excluded at the time. I remember the metal was the metal Gaia memory was included for the metal shaft, the weapon, and trigger Gaia memory was for the trigger magna. That's a cool toy too. But however, having 6 of them is just really complete you. Okay. So let's open up. We are selling these items, and this coming Sunday, tomorrow, okay, comes with this, instructions. Thanks God. It comes with the paper instructions. And so here we go. All right. So we can get the 6 Gaia memories. Okay. Wow. It's all in plastic, okay? The heat, trigger, cyclone, joker, Luna, and metal. All of that. And, of course, the driver itself. And let me show you. Nice. Beautiful items, though. I like the sound. Okay? Sorry, we don't have the batteries inside, so but yeah, just only showing these items. And but still, the Robo has a beautiful designs, nice color. I love that sound. Okay. And comes with that belt strap, of course, strap holder, maximum slot. Oh yeah, and then just check this out. Okay, it's initialed here. It says double. Okay. Yeah, maximum slot is a very important one. A very clever idea to do the Hisat attack. I really like those items. And then the belts itself, sometimes we do see that, damage the henshin belt, the belt strap, but it's really nice. No damage, no scratch, still soft and smooth, and also look at that different one. Okay, it's very nice. And this is the part that I don't say easy, but sometimes it's tends to kind of break because of the lots of the stress comes to this part. Okay, but looks nice, very smooth, flexible. Okay. Yeah, the driver, henshin belt driver, the double driver is always something to have. All right. Okay. Here and here. All the memories goes in here. I'll just put them everything here nicely later. Okay, so just introduced that the double driver, the box one, and super best henshin belt will be activated tomorrow, Sunday activations at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. And once again, that's another very popular henshin belts. Okay, so good luck to you. And also, one last thing I'd like to share is that this Sengoku driver. Okay. Sengoku driver, out of the very popular items. And we've been, today we spent much time for the focusing on those gashapon version of the Lockseeds. That was, which is coming activated tomorrow. But also, this Sengoku driver will be activated, the box one. And not like a double driver. This is the original Sengoku driver that introduced it. What year was it? 2013. 2013. Okay. And to prove that, you can see 2 Lockseeds included. Does decently, pretty decently. I think it's 1, 2, 3 years ago, something like that. Bandai released the DX Sengoku driver set, and which was great. But however, it only came with the just one orange Lockseed. They excluded that, the banana Lockseed and also Baron's faceplate. That was a kind of bit of the disappointment, and then also price was higher. Okay, because of the raising cost is cost is raised, and very became very hard to sell. Comes with the 2 Lockseeds. I understand that. Okay, but this is the original one. So has 2. Let me just quickly show you the inside, and that's another beautiful items. Okay. Yeah, this is the braid parts. It usually has the kind of if you use too much, and the braid part has the kind of scratches or anything, but this one, as you see, it's beautiful. Okay, really nice though. No damage. And driver itself. Okay, as you push the buttons, the faceplate, you can just swap it and change the faceplate. This is the one part that really enjoys that Sengoku drivers. And then another sound is, I think I remember that it says the "come on" or something like that. Okay, so it can activate that special sound with just swapping this faceplate. Okay. And so we talk about the Sengoku driver, we talk about the Lockseeds. Okay, so we have the two DX Lockseeds. One is the Baron, the other is the orange Lockseeds, both of them. Okay. And so this item's DX versions, not like the one that I already earlier I showed it to you earlier, the gashapons or candy toy versions. Both of them has the power switch on the bottoms. Okay. And I already checked, but I was not expecting this one, but it does have the batteries inside. Here it is. See that? And then the sound is, actually works with the switch. And has the LEDs. And so you can just activate the sound with the bus, pushing down this button. It's a little gray button. Okay. So that's the Baron one, and then the orange one here. Oh, so I forgot the power. Orange. And then okay. So more sounds, of course, the more sounds is included, and as you can activate it with the Sengoku drivers. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have the batteries inside at this point, so there's no sound. But just want you to know this is another great finding, and I will be activated tomorrow. Okay. Of course, there's a strap holder and a strap itself. Okay. All right. So these two box toys, one is a Sengoku driver and the other was here, double driver. Okay, both of them are very important items for the tokusatsu fans, and I hope you're gonna enjoy this one. Okay, all right, what is that fun fact? Andrew Hager, thank you very much. I was Kamen Rider Baron in a Kamen Rider Facebook group. Oh yeah, you are? Okay, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So maybe I could be the Kamen Rider guy too, because I have the Henshin belt, right? Anyone can become the Kamen Riders once you have the Kamen Rider Henshin belt. That's a great part. Yeah, Kamen Rider Double Driver is clean and is very, very clean. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And so is that, Sengoku driver too. So highly recommended. Okay, so that's all about that. Today's shows. Thank you everyone for being in the chat for the long time. And then, well, let's check that, what's going on outside. Okay. So here we go. The Matsuyama downtown once again. Oh, I can hear that, all the street sound. All right, so my dream is that someday that you can visit us here in Matsuyama, and then well, we can go crazy. All right, so that will be the blast, when you come visit visit us here in Matsuyama. The other day, I got an email. I got a message from one of the customer. It says, "Hey," he says that. What did he say? I think it was very interesting to mention that in this one here. I think he's a very new customer. Okay. Yeah, and then he was looking for that some items, and then I just sent me the message here. From which country will it be shipped? I can't find the location information. All right. Yeah. I mean, sure. Okay. All right. So I put that, make sure that, there's some, actually there are some address. Okay. But it was more obvious for him now. Later, he find it. Oh, sorry. I didn't read the name of this website. CSTOYS Japan. There we go. Yes, true. We are in Japan. And I replied with him, thank you very much for contacting us. And yes, we are located in Japan, and all orders are shipped from Japan and Matsuyama. Okay, so yeah, we are in Japan, and then make sure to visit sometimes. And then, hope you can expand your thrilling, curiosity for the tokusatsu. Okay, yeah, that was fun. Thank you, everyone. So hope you enjoyed that this week, and then make sure to visit us, our website tomorrow, Sunday activations. Okay. Yeah, thinking that country is right there in the name. Yeah, that happens, of course. All right. I thought that was very interesting and funny. Okay. All right, so time to go now, and then thanks again and for being in the chat, and then have a great weekend. I'll talk to you next week for the Wajima World link. Until then, take care. じゃあね. Ciao. Bye.